approval. Walang actors dito. So that speaks volume on our film, that we were given this special accommodation that our actors can now freely endorse and promote our film. Kaya sila nandito and did not even get a lawyer to represent him. And of course, that's Dante Basco, the chef, and then the wife is Casey. And I love this film because it's women empowerment. And I'd like to bring that here to the Philippines also na bagong concept.
Kaya ganito yung dress ko.
Pag-ali
Talagang
mo.
fierce female, ready lumaban.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah. Well, I think from here we could start with, I wanna talk to our cast and Mike. I'm sorry. It's a Zoom.
Hindi po ako, hindi ko po in-expect talaga that I would be doing my very first international and American film at that. And of course, I have Jet to thank for browsing through my Instagram and seeing my kakikayan, for seeing my reel and thinking of me for the role of Avery. I really believe in, hindi naman destiny, but there are certain things that are for us, whether in relationships or at work, projects, and I've waited long enough. My last TV show or appearance na nag-host ako was Binibining Pilipinas 2016, the year after P Awards back won. So after that, I took a step back and then I focused on my jewelry brand. And then excited ako kasi it was a new endeavor for me, a new project for me. And then sabi ko, okay, babalik na ako kasi my life's not complete without coming back to be on screen, to be with everybody, to see all of you. But for some reason, the year for me is 2023 to do some kind of comeback, to get back on screen and see you all again. And I could not have chosen a better project than this movie. It's also my very first SAG film. I was always, lagi kong naririnig po yung mga kwento po ng mga nakapag Hollywood na, kung gaano rin kaganda yung treatment sa set, kung gaano kakaiba yung experiences ng mga artista doon. And the experience ko din po, thanks to Jet and the movie that's actually SAG accredited. So, getting to know all these actors. Hi guys! Can you hear me? Ayan po, pinapanood ko lang po yan si Kevin Kreider sa Bling Empire. Siya po yung Korean na model doon. And then Paolo Montalban.
That's so sad. She bounced like 2 minutes before the scene.
Oh my God, nagchichikahan sila. Oh, later na ingit ako. Wait lang ah. Guys, I'm working. Shh, quiet. Ayan. So it was a very happy experience po. And you're welcome to ask me.
Awesome. And then, Casey and I, we actually we knew each other from LA when she was here after, during the pandemic. We just bumped into each other a few times. And the process was pretty interesting because immediately once I got the script, easy to read, read over it a few times, and I had no idea it was going to take so long to film, so I started memorizing things right away. And then it was just like, Jet, what are we filming? He's like, oh, well, it might be in a year. I was like, a year? What do you mean? But it was quicker than a year, which is cool.
There were a lot of things Avery went through because as a married woman who's actually a young mom, also a career-driven woman, a divorce must have been very hard for her, just like it is for a lot of women out there who nagmahal actually and nagbigay ng lahat and trinay nilang i-balance yung career nila with their personal life, taking care of the people that they love. And she was quite successful at that until she got this divorce. So for me, when I got to read the script, first of all, English siya. So, from beginning to end, talagang American movie siya. But nakakatuwa po kasi it centers on, marami pong Filipino sa America. There's, I think, more than, sorry? Oh my goodness, 4.6 million Filipinos in North America, right? I thought 3 million lang, but apparently 4.6 million. So, Filipino-Americans are kind of, they consider themselves their own breed of Filipino, right? I've spoken to some Filipino-Americans who have told me that, but so many Filipinos in America want to reconnect sa motherland, which is sa atin dito. So for me, coming from, alam niyo naman, homegrown ako dito, all of a sudden, my goodness, ngayon nga, listening to them, ang dami na nilang mga naging Hollywood projects, parang, okay, kaya ko to. Pasok tayo dyan. And I really felt na it was time for them, for us, homegrown artists, to get in there and to na lumaban sa international scene, siguro I would like to say. But really, it was Jed that gave me, that really put it in my heart na I could do this. And so, project. But ramdam na ramdam ko yung presensya ng ABS-CBN sa performance ko kasi dyan talaga ako natuto dito po sa atin sa Pilipinas. So hopefully po I get to experience more of it, but really being in New York was the biggest surprise of my life. Previous to this, I went there for an event in December for an HBO Max premiere. And so sabi ko, oh, ito pala, ganito pala dito. And little did I know, just a few weeks later, I would get a call while I was in Los Angeles po from Jet asking me to fly to New York and live there for a few months for work. So I wasn't really thinking na ito na yung magiging first project ko ulit after a while. But thank you, Jet. I accidentally fell into this film. And even if English po siya, kwento rin ng isang, masasabi mo pamilyang Pilipino na laking Amerika. So it's also a part of us kasi tao natin yun kababayan natin yan sila kahit po nandun na sila sa Amerika. And lagi po silang tumitingin kung ano nang nangyayari dito and gusto po nila dalhin doon. So hindi po siya. Actually,
yes,
ganyan lang kami
so-
everyday sa set po. Sorry po, ang kulit na.
I'm not technically Casey's character's asawa or the husband in the film. I hope to be her husband in the film. I'm pursuing her. I'm dating her and with the hopes of getting a serious relationship. Dante is actually can you say ex-asawa? Is there another word for that? What's the word for ex-husband or soon-to-be ex-husband?
Ex-husband!
Anyone hear me? Oh, now,
Yes.
now you guys are muted too.
Nah, they're probably just ignoring your question. They're like, he's not Filipino.
They're like,
You
how
lost your
embarrassing.
Filipino card pretty quick
Oh,
there, Robert.
a potential suitor to be your future husband. It's nothing short of a miracle. It's really, really fantastic what that you did. So you should be very proud of what you brought to the film and this idea that Filipino-Americans, and I hope Filipinos in the Philippines, will see themselves through you experiencing these extraordinary situations. Yes, we're not supernatural, but these are extraordinary human beings in extraordinary circumstances. Casey's character is a high-level fashion designer, and she really has her life together except for her relationship with her.
Iba po, they say but I don't believe it, but they say you can't have it all, right? So you can be very successful sa career mo, you can have the most beautiful children, the most beautiful house and life experiences. Something's gotta give somewhere. I don't know if I believe that because I think you can. Everything is possible. But definitely in this movie, she couldn't have it all, or so we think. It really makes me feel that parang napapaniwala tayo na nobody's perfect, which is true. It doesn't mean that you cannot be happy because ma-feel mo at some point na okay na ako, parang masaya na ako sa kung anong meron ako. And that's when things happen when you least expect. And I think that's the journey of Avery as a character na tas nakakatawa rin kasi yung film. So ako, I don't like to take life so seriously. I like to laugh and have fun. Ito pong nangyayari sa amin. Ako yung everyday yan sa set. Di na ako makafocus kasi ang kulit ng mga boys. But, I think Mike also, I have to say, when I first read that script, I knew it was for me. I just knew that it was really something na kaya kong gawin. Only because I always dreamt of doing a film outside of our own country, and I wanted to do a rom-com.
Thursday, been meeting with the local cinemas. We will have our premiere night on November 27, Monday at SM Cinemas 1 and 2. Okay, we will send you the invite. And then we will also take the premiere on tour. We have a premiere in Cebu, November 29, a Wednesday. And then we have a premiere in Iloilo City because it's my hometown, December 1. And we're arranging some special screenings with the UP Film Center and also Pampanga on December 5th. I'll meet the governor actually when I get back.